European Union helps disadvantaged people in Iran and Pakistan. The European Commission has confirmed a €22 million donation to support vulnerable citizens and Afghan refugees affected by COVID-19, climate change, natural disasters, and other crises in Iran and Pakistan. Altogether, €15 million is set to assist the work of humanitarian organizations, as well as provide healthcare, livelihood, protection, and education support in Iran. Furthermore, €7 million will be channeled to relief groups to aid conflict-affected and displaced people, as well as those impacted by the pandemic and food insecurity in Pakistan. The two nations are the top hosts of Afghan refugees globally. The European Union is a recipient of 4 Shining World Leadership Awards for humanitarianism, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for peace, and a Shining World Leadership Award for earth protection, as well as a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for humanitarianism and Shining World Leadership Awards for compassion, unconditional world care, and true caring. Our humble gratitude, European Union and all organizations involved, for your compassionate assistance. May all underprivileged people be blessed with comfort and abundance in Allah's kindness.
Plant protein company's CEO expresses support for implementing tax on meat. In a recent discussion with the BBC, the visionary behind Beyond Meat, founder Ethan Brown, called the notion of Pigouvian taxes interesting and appealing as he thought about the current system of taxing things we want more of, like income, rather than taxing things we want less of, such as meat. Named after the British economist Arthur Pigou, the concept refers to taxing activities that create adverse effects for society. Examples already in place around the world include taxes on tobacco, sugar, and carbon. Our applause, Ethan Brown, for voicing your support for a better world. We agree with you regarding a tax on meat to hasten the transition to a compassionate lifestyle that protects all life on our planet and heaven's abundant grace.
Artificial intelligence establishes database of almost all proteins in human body. A collaboration between Google's DeepMind Lab and the European Bioinformatics Institute has used artificial intelligence to create a freely accessible public database of the structure of 20,000 proteins that are expressed in the human body, known as the human proteome. The data's release is being described as a major moment in medical research that could transform the way diseases are treated and cured. One authority defined it as one of the most significant datasets since the human genome was mapped. Thank you, DeepMind and European Bioinformatics Institute, for your remarkable research to help advance the future of medicine. In the loving guidance of the Providence, may your new database support the development of countless cures as humanity steps into the era of good health and peace among all.
Austrian utility company creates app allowing people with solar panels to sell excess energy. Energy AG has produced the e-Fairteller app that makes it possible for individuals with solar panels to set prices for the excess energy they produce and want to sell it to others. The app assists the operation of renewable energy communities, or EEGs, that parties can join and view prices. Energy AG facilitates the transfer of electricity as well as the billing. To take part in the program, it is required to be part of Energy AG's electrical network that operates in Upper Austria, as well as having a smart meter installed. Wonderful news, Energy AG, on your innovative system to help people buy and sell eco-friendly power from the sun. In celestial oneness, may your creative development support the drive towards further adoption of solar power as the clean and earth-friendly living trend grows.
Hospital honors longest working retiring nurse. After serving more than 7 decades, 96-year-young surgical nurse Florence, C.C. Rigney, who is considered to be the oldest working nurse in the United States, officially retired from the Multicare Tacoma General Hospital in Washington State. In her career span, Miss Rigney was admired by her peers for her dedication and willingness to help. She shared that she always wanted to be a nurse and loved to interact with patients. Her advice to other nurses is to always be eager to learn new things. In honoring her legacy, the hospital is establishing a scholarship in her name, the C.C. Rigney Nursing Endowed Scholarship Fund, to support hospital employees wanting to pursue a nursing career and nurses seeking to advance their education. Thank you, Florence C.C. Rigney, for your lifetime of devotion and service. May you have many more delightful years ahead with family and friends in divine love.
Plant-rich diets provide protection against COVID. A preprint study has found that people who follow a healthy diet rich in plant-based whole foods are about 10% less likely to develop COVID-19 than those whose diets contain less fresh fruits, vegetables, and grains, and more processed foods. Furthermore, individuals consuming mainly healthy plant-based foods were also 40% less likely to become severely ill if they did contract the virus. Researchers at the UK and US-based health science company Zoe, Harvard Medical School in the USA, and King's College London in the UK analyzed the diets of almost 600,000 participants during February 2020 pre-pandemic and also during the pandemic. Study co-lead Professor Andrew Chan noted that COVID-19 provokes a severe inflammatory response and that diet and inflammation are interrelated. The researchers say a plant-rich diet enhances the health of the gut microbiome, resulting in lower inflammation and body fat and better blood sugar and lipid levels. The paper is published on the medRxiv website. Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Chan and fellow researchers. May we restore our health by embracing a vegan lifestyle in heaven's splendor.
Rescued blind pit bull finds comfort in blankets. When Hallie Baker from Ohio, United States, saw canine Sally's picture posted by the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, she went out to meet her and adopted the sweet dog. Sally was found on the roadside with her eyes protruding, apparently hit by a car. Thus, her vision couldn't be saved. As soon as Sally arrived at her forever loving home, she immediately developed an interest in blankets. Without eyesight, this very intelligent canine managed to find blankets from the basement and carry them back to her bed upstairs to chew on and feel comfortable with. Sally still gets scared by loud noises, but it didn't take long for her to find trust and security in her human companion. A standing ovation, Hallie Baker, and all involved for helping this adorable animal experience a new and bright chapter in her life. May Sally know only love and forever happiness in divine shelter.